Hello traders, and thanks for tuning into this week's market outlook from Exness Financial Content Manager. And in this video, we're going to be giving a potential position over the next few days. What are the narratives that traders are driving that potential position, and the most important data and other news that might affect the results of the position? But before we get on to that, we're going to be looking back at last week's idea for a trade. Last week, the idea was to bully gold from around 2015. That idea was fully successful, with the price moving up almost immediately afterwards to 2050 and then moving down afterwards to 2040. However, given the strengths of the NFP last week, then it seems to be possible that the idea could still be active and the price might move up once to that area. Now, for this week's idea, joining me is Andreas, the trading specialist. Thanks so much, Andreas, for having me. Joining us, everyone, and so what's the idea, do you think, for a possible trade and fee? So my attention for this week is shifted more specifically on the daily chart on GBPUSD for a potential buy position with a target around the 1.27600 or even 1.28 ATI. And what do you think are the main narratives that are driving that possible move up? Narrative for this week is mostly based on technical analysis, and just take a look at the chart. Okay, so if we take the area of 1.27600 is not a random number, as we see. Here is the 61.8% of the weekly Fibonacci retracement level, strong technical resistance area on the chart. Also, if we take a look, we can see that the 1.28 price area here is an area of a major reaction in late September 2020, and also currently the 50-day moving average. Simple moving average is trading well above the 100-day moving average, indicating that the overall bullish momentum is still valid. So for traders who want to take this position this week, are some of the most important points of data or news to monetary, policy, or elsewhere that they would need to be aware of. This week we have the Central Bank of England meeting on deciding on the monetary policy, essentially on Thursday at 11 a.m. GMT. The market consensus is for a single hike, meaning they will increase the interest rates by 0.25%, which potentially could boost the price of quid against its pairs. Also, the investors and traders will pay close attention to the meeting following in an effort to get hints on future monetary developments from the Central Bank of England, if it's going to get more hawkish or more dovish. Have the British GDP publication, the monthly one for the month of March, being published, where the expectation is there would be no changes, but if we see an actual surprise change on the figure, we could expect great volume building up. Andreas, thanks very much. So in summary, the idea for potential trade this week is, and the narrative driving that is primarily, since 127.6 is quite a significant technical area, possible that the price is going to move there, and the key events the traders must monitor this week are primarily the Bank of England's conference on Thursday and secondarily British monthly GDP on Friday. Thanks very much, everybody, for joining us, and thanks in particular, Andreas, for being here with us to give the idea this. Always remember, this is not an investment advice, it's just a trading idea. Always manage your risks, and I wish you all successful trading.